All right, we're chatting with Tularosa basketball. Their season begins in December. First game of the year is December 2nd for you guys,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And you guys got a bunch of home games in December.
We do, yeah.
So
it's gonna be off the bat with home games, and we go on a little road trip in January, and then get ready for district.
All right, very good. Coach Sergio Castanon talking there. Of course, the boys basketball coach, and of course the athletic director as well, out at Tularosa Public Schools. Coach, how are you?
Doing well.
Happy to have you here. If you want to introduce the two guys you brought with you today.
Sure. I got senior captain Jacoby Apachito, and then another one of our captains, junior Eluciano. We call him Fatty Gonzales.
Okay, very good. Guys, how you doing?
Good and good.
Good, and you?
Fantastic. Happy to have you all here. Coach, coming off another successful year for you all last year. I know you wanted it to end later than it did, but, yet again, to the playoffs, playing in the Albuquerque area, continues the last 4 or 5 years where y'all have been, regularly feeling like you can compete for a state championship. So begin a new season. First off, how was the off season for you guys? What kind of workouts did you start getting in after you finished up in March?
Typical summer program for us. We play 40 games every summer. These guys are in the gym the entire month of June. We take them all over the state, and we try to play a combination of big schools, small schools, same size schools. So we had a good summer, pretty successful. It was kind of a little bit different. We were never all there at the same time. It seemed like we had different things going on. Some kids were hurt, some kids were traveling, but we got a lot of experience, and that's what we needed this offseason. And
does that kind of help you as a coach? You get to see different guys in different roles. Is that something that's kind of in games that, at the end of the day, they don't count, so you kind of get to see them in different situations? Yeah,
well, it helps always, but and then also we lost 8 seniors last year, so a lot of these guys, with the exception of these two, pretty much they were in a new spot. They were playing varsity for the first time, so it was a big learning curve for us, but that's why it was so important, and I think we got what we needed.
Okay. Practice doesn't start until next week, but obviously you guys are got 6th or 7th hour working together, I would imagine, and then you guys are practicing and doing stuff. So it's not like when you step on the floor on Monday, it's going to be the first time everybody's going to be seeing each other and playing with each other.
Right. Yeah. These guys, we have an athletics hour, and so these guys have been working since August. We've been hitting the weight room hard. Seeing big time gains with all of them. And then they were in the gym. They've been running. They've been doing tire jumps, running bleachers. So we're in a little bit better shape, I would say, at this time than in the past. So yeah, looking forward to Monday.
And I was wondering for you, what year is this for you coaching?
This is 13 in Tule.
How much do you change up from year to year when you go into it, whether it's the preparation or scheme wise? Do you change up a lot, or do you try to keep it pretty simple? Or I know a lot of coaches pick it to what fits their personnel that they've got out there as well.
Well, it's changed a lot from year one, of course, because I've learned a lot and made some improvements. But at this point, like I said, we got a young group, so we kind of expect that. But expectations are the same, and we pretty much do the same thing. We kind of have a good little routine going on, and it's nice to have the same coaches. And then these guys, Jacoby's been pretty much playing varsity as a freshman. Same thing with Fatty. So that we kind of just depend on them to teach the younger kids how we do things. And so it takes a lot off our plate.
Okay. I'll move over here to Eluciano, and I guess I have to ask, where did the nickname come from?
Ever since I was little, I guess I ate a lot.
Okay. You obviously grew out of that nickname because you're definitely not Fatty anymore. So... But obviously, it's stuck with the family name, and obviously your friends have known that for years and years. Okay, very good. How about you? What was the off season like? How much were you able to work with the team in the summer since the season ended last year?
It was great. Did a lot of what he said. Just lifting, bleachers. Felt like that. It was a lot, and then just running the track.
Yeah.
Just get our bodies better.
How many of the games did you get to play during the summertime? Did you get to get in that 30, 40 games, or was it a little bit less than that for you?
A little bit less. I had surgery, so I couldn't go to one.
Gotcha. Okay. But you're feeling completely healthy going into the season?
Very.
Okay. That's always a big positive for sure. How about, it's your junior season. You obviously played a lot last year and in your freshman year. Where do you feel like preparation-wise you are going into the year? Do you feel maybe as confident as you ever have in your game?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the biggest maybe improvement that you feel like you've seen either from last year or the year before that jumps out to you? Coach, you're captain now. You're all those things. What stands out for you?
I feel I got way stronger and my IQ is better.
Okay. And how about, being a leader? You've got a bunch of new guys this season. What does Coach, do you feel like, asking you to do in being a leader and helping out, some guys that maybe don't have quite as much varsity experience as you two do?
Just step up and talk to them, guide them.
Yeah. Okay. All right, very good. All right, we'll move it on here to Jacoby. And how about you? How was the summer? Anything fun going on?
It was good.
Yeah.
Had fun. A lot of competition. It was really fun, actually.
Yeah.
But just the games, experiencing everyone else and seeing how they play.
Do you have a favorite place that you got to go to and play games this year? Or just here in town, or got to go to some other place?
Tularosa. It's probably the funnest place to play at home.
Yeah. Yeah, that gym can certainly, I mean, for you guys with the fans and everything, and I know during the summer maybe not quite as many fans, but it's still a fun place to be. And as you get ready for the season to begin, just, we're talking about it with Eluciano, how do you implement some new guys in the system? Maybe didn't play as many minutes last year. What's the biggest thing that you've seen from those guys during the summertime?
I feel like the biggest thing is just being a role model and showing the other ones how to do things, and just doing things the right way, actually, is mostly the big aspect for me, is just doing the right things.
Okay. And where do you feel like maybe you're seeing improvement in your game going into this season?
I feel improvement is my stamina, my strength, actually, because we've been hitting the weight room a lot. But main thing is my IQ and opening the other players up and just opening the court up for everyone else.
Okay. All right, very good. Coach, I mean, one positive, I know last year, I mean, it depended on each game, but you had a top scorer, pretty much a different guy, it felt like, each game last year. So, with the way you guys do things, basically anybody can step up and score for you and be a contributor for you. And I know it's going to be tough with some of those guys gone, but I'm sure you're looking for the same thing from the guys coming in this year too.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously we're going to lean on these two just because they've been there. They've been tested now, and they both experienced the pit. They've experienced Santa Ana or Rio Rancho, whatever it's called. So it's going to depend on them. But, yeah, the other guys that are coming up, they got a lot of experience this summer. We played some games over here in Alamogordo last weekend. So they're ready to step up. They know. They've been fighting against these guys in practice for a little bit. So, we expect big things, but they have to.
Yeah, tell us about obviously you've got a full team out there. Tell us about some of the guys you're expecting.
So I got these two, and then Joseph Chavez, he's another junior that we expect things from. Samuel Kuzmak, both of those guys are like 6'4", 6'5", so we got some size coming back. River Casero, he's a sophomore. He's about 6'8". So we got some size coming back. Cameron Olguin, he's going to be a junior. He was hurt most of the year last year, so he's back. He's healthy. He's grown a little bit, getting stronger. He's doing good things for us. And then Cameron Blazer, another sophomore, that's going to be playing some big minutes for us. So we got guys that can go. There's no question about that. It's just going to be just getting all the IQ stuff done, getting all the plays and the strategies, and they're going to be nervous. We're going to have some bumps early on, but hopefully these guys can kind of carry us through some of that and then get ready come district time.
Yeah, and I would imagine just game situations. I mean, being in a spot where you need to either protect the ball or you're down by a couple and you need to make a run at the end of the game, not having seen that as much, that's maybe the biggest thing for those guys.
Yeah, we're going to have to hit situations hard in practice, and we do that usually, but last year when we had such an older team, we didn't have to spend quite as much time on that. So that's just going to be one of those, like you kind of asked, how do we change things? That's a great example that we'll have to hit those situation stuff a little bit more this year. Just to get those guys ready for it.
Yeah, I was looking at your team photo from last year, and your 6'8" guy stood out. I was like, wow, I didn't remember it from last year. But yeah, you definitely got some size, and you've been pretty lucky with that as well. I mean, whether it was Zane and
I waited a long time for it.
Yeah,
it didn't come right away.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Well, certainly have had some guys in there that have made a difference for sure. All right, move back over here to the guys and Luciano. Have been busy with any other sports so far this year? Mainly just focusing on basketball?
Just basketball.
Okay. We're going to see you at anything in the spring or just now? Okay. That's fine. That's your sport. What got you into basketball? I mean, what age did you start picking up?
I started watching when I was like 3, and then at 5 I joined rec league, and ever since then, just every year I've been playing.
That's been your thing. All right. Was there one person that got you into it, or just been you like the sport?
My family, they all played, so yeah.
Stuck with it. All right, very good. Is it something you're hoping to continue to play after high school? Yeah. Okay. And college plans or anything like that? What you want to do after high school, or is there something else that you're interested in, or
college? Hopefully, get something for basketball.
Okay. Is there a subject or a major that you're kind of interested in, or not right now?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay, that's fine. Got some time to figure that one out for sure. And Jacoby, how about you? At what age did you pick up basketball?
I would say around 6'5", somewhere around there. Yeah.
It's amazing when you think about the fact that you've played it for, I mean, it's like over a decade you've been playing that now.
Oh, yeah.
What's kept you in the sport? What do you love about it?
Just the passion about it. I just love everything about it, the hustle, the sweat, everything about it, just the hard work of it.
All right. And it's your senior year, so what kind of goals are you setting for yourself this year?
High goals, most definitely, but
get back to I'm sure get back to the pit would be one of the top of
definitely,
that.
yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be it right up there is make the playoffs and do your usual. But I mean, I feel like at this point for you guys, I don't want to say you expect it, but you know the work and how difficult and challenging it is to get into it.
Right. First is win district, though, most definitely. Yeah.
And we know that's a tough district with Nimi and Dexter and Tularosa for sure. So what's coming up for you next? Is sports you hoping to continue to do that?
Baseball and golf. Those are like 2 sports I really like to play. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you got a chance, you'd like to play those in college if you got the opportunity?
Yeah, if I got the opportunity, yeah.
Do you know what you want to do after high school yet? Or
I'm not too sure yet. Okay. Yeah, still got a bunch of options.
All right. You excited for graduation?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are excited that coming down the line. I hear you. I understand completely. Coach, I mean, just real quickly touching on your schedule this year. I mean, you guys, we talked about it right off the top that you got a bunch of home games at Hagerman and Socorro. Santa Fe Prep is coming down. That's going to be a real good challenge in 3A early on. And then, of course, you've got the home tournament this year. December is going to be a tough test like it is every year. You guys play a ton of games in a short period of time.
Yeah. December will be big for us. Like I said, we're excited to have Santa Fe Prep come down. And then we got our tournament, great tournament. We get a chance to see Bosque back. They're the ones that squeaked out a win against us last year, so I know Jacoby and Fatty and myself, we all got a little bad taste in our mouth from them. So we're excited to see them in December. And then we get to St. Mike's is coming down. They're playing us. I forget the date. It's that third week of December. So they're probably preseason ranked number 1. So to have them on our home court right off the bat, we're excited for that challenge. And then going into January, we're going to go take an overnighter. We're going to go play West on a Friday night, see Robertson on Saturday. And then that next week we go to the Santa Fe Indian tournament. So we're not going to see anybody that's not going to be playing in the state tournament throughout the season. So we're excited. It's a great schedule. It's going to be challenging. But you can make a schedule like that when I have the backcourt that I have. I would put these 2 guys up against any other guards in New Mexico. So we're excited.
Yeah, and I mean, for you, I mean, just so the fact that when you get to later in the season, I mean, there are some teams that sometimes they just have to schedule a little bit lighter schedule in non-district. Once they get a district, it's a really tough transition. I mean, it's not going to be a tough transition for you guys, but you know that you're going to have a challenge in district again this year.
District's always going to be tough. All 3 gyms that we go to, they're tough places to play. And then we all know that people are going to bring their best when they come to Thule. So, but I think we got 6 in a row right now. So these guys don't even know what it's like to lose, or not to win district. So, like Jacoby said, that's our first goal. We're going to learn 2 district season. And once we get to district, the goal is to win that and then host a first round game. Got to get past that one. And then you never know once you get to Albuquerque. So that's the goal every year.
Yeah. Fatty, I mean, What do you love about getting to play in that Tularosa gym? Because, I mean, when it's basketball season, that place is absolutely rocking. Student section, I was noticing during volleyball this year, has been fantastic. I'm sure that'll carry over to basketball for both the boys and the girls. What do you love about that gym and those fans that support you guys?
The environment gets so loud since it's close to the court, then you could hear everyone on the sidelines, so positive and negative things they're saying, so I love that.
And it's really tight in there. It's a cozy place to go and enjoy a game, so everybody's kind of right there with you. Jacoby, how about you? I mean,
same as Fatty. The environment, just feeling everyone yelling and screaming and just cheering you on is just exciting about it. Yeah.
Coach, I mean, I say it on a regular basis. I mean, Thule has just some of the best fans you can ask for. They travel for you guys. They show up, when you guys leave town to go to state and you get a big, welcome out or welcome back in. It's a community that really gets behind their athletics.
It's a great community. Yeah, second to none, especially when it comes to supporting their athletics. But a big part of it, too, is it goes back to what Jacoby said about doing things right. And that's something that we really pride ourselves in our boys basketball program and in all our sports. But we're talking about boys basketball right now. And these 2 guys are a great example of doing those things right, and that's why we have the support that we have, and that's why we have high expectations every single season, because we always have leaders like these 2 guys that are going to do things right and push the younger kids to do things right. So just super proud of these two. I'm excited for them to have hopefully a great season, and then just pull those younger kids along with them. And so, yeah, we're fired up.
All right, we'll look forward to it. Again, season begins against Hagerman on December 2nd, and look forward to seeing what the Wildcats do again this year. Guys, good luck this year. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Coach, appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.